World Tour 15 takes us to Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium for the running of the Shell 250. On the pole was the 27 of Alex Raga as they come down the first corner, and everyone starts to pile up here on the very first lap of the race. That's the biggest flaw of this track, is that the first turn of the track, it seemed that nobody could get through it without everybody stacking each other up and being stuck on the wall, spinning each other out. I don't know why this always happens, but it's a big nuisance to an otherwise eventful track here in Belgium. But it doesn't really ruin the fun. It just gets annoying, really annoying quickly. Justin Birds, Nathan Hudson, and Eric Powers got into a scuffle after that. They got upside down, and as you know, caution flag came out as always here in Spa-Francorchamps, and you're going to see a lot of those tonight. Anthony Lopez looks to take the lead from Angel Navarro, and they're battling side by side. That's one of the bright points of this track, is that there actually are battles for the race lead, and that's why we came back here from last season, because it is an unpredictable track. You never know what happens at this track at Spa-Francorchamps. Even with that fatal flaw in turn 1, well, it still provides unpredictable racing at every corner of this track, and you never know what happens at Spa-Francorchamps. And we had pit stops. The first set of pit stops were underway. That jumbled up the field, and that gave the lead over to Ryan Casey. And oh boy, here we go again. Everybody gets stuffed on the first turn wall. Oh boy, if anyone has a fix to this problem, let me know in the comments below, because it really gets annoying after a while. But the reason we came back here in the first place was, like I said, it is unpredictable. The track is completely unpredictable. It's one of the very few road courses that have a lot of, and is one of the few road courses that has a lot of passing. Oh, we had another crash, and Sean Harple and Avi Sachs got together to on the fourth lap of the race. That'd bring out another caution. If that other pileup didn't bring out the caution, that wreck probably did. But here's a battle for third place. Cody Hagan and Sam Rogers gonna battle for third. The top two have pulled away from the pack, and Cody Hagan looks to get the better line. This track is pretty slippery, a lot of sand traps, so you got to be very careful when navigating through the turn. Just almost 10 laps to go in Spa, and Cody Hagan is actually the new leader. That pass was actually important because they had another set of pit stops. Another set of drivers came to pits during the caution, and that gave the lead to Cody Hagan. And it's same old again. Everybody gets piled up on the first corner for whatever reason, and it's not my fault, but it almost always happens. Oh no, we got a wreck. The pole sitter Alex Raga was wrecked out. Oh man, pole sitter Raga was wrecked. But I accidentally skipped over it, so I apologize if you didn't get to see the complete wreck. But here's another one that happened near the start-finish line with just 10 laps to go. Dion Scott got together with Ryan Casey, and it caused a major incident. 8 laps to go, and even with 8 laps to go, there's still drivers coming down pit road. But I don't blame them, because they had a lot of damage from this very tight turn. And it's not surprising we have a lot of drivers coming to pits for damage caused by the turn already. And it's back to the basics again. Everybody piled up, and Jordan Davis gets stuck. Everybody gets stuck with him. Some drivers were able to escape, but unfortunately, not everybody was able to. They get stuck. Breton is stuck. Everybody's stuck. My goodness. It's just been a disaster start here at Spa-Francorchamps. But still, the racing's pretty good in the front, except that we have to pull out cautions every once in a while because the pack gets bunched up on that turn. Exactly. Cody Hagan leads. Oh no, he has a problem. He's really slow on the track. He's going to lose the lead, and he's holding up the field in the back. Hagan coming down the chicane. Oh no, 78 spins. Luke Walker escapes with the lead. Goldberg trying to get on pit road, and he gets hit. And the 20, here's another look of Cody Hagan. For some reason, he slows down near the S curves just before the chicane, and he holds up the pack. Philip Goldberg, Nick DeVos, so they couldn't handle it, so they bump out Hagan right here. Zach Goldbeck also involved, like I said. He gets hit by the pit wall trying to get in. He couldn't steer his car to pit road, and just after Hagan has his problems, Zach Goldbeck has his problems as well. I think they ran out of gas because they stayed out for a little too long, and Luke Walker nudges him out, and he gets hit by Zachary Fitzwater. 78 tried to get on the pit road, but he couldn't steer his car forward, and he gets stuck on the wall. An onboard look of Luke Walker to see how he took the lead. Watch this. He slows up right in the nick of time, and when he is able to take the opportunity down the chicane, he pulls an aggressive move down to the chicane and makes the pass for the lead. And what a move he made. But he'd have to come down pit road as well under the caution flag. That would hand the lead over to Jacob Lawler. But Luke is running second with 5 laps to go in Spa-Francorchamps. Oh no, they get held up. The leaders get held up on the turn. And Sean Harple has taken the lead. What another twist here at Spa-Francorchamps. And we have a big spin. Philip Goldberg has spun right after the corner. Oh, Johnny Garner gets hit. RJ Bishop's in it. Oh no, wow, the 7 of Alex Hawkins involved. Nathan Hudson gets damaged. Joshua Balkin made contact. And to make matters worse, Jordan Davis spins. Sam Rogers in it as well, and a crazy set of wrecks here with just 5 laps to go. Oh no, more spinning. Aaron Luke warms around. And Benjamin Miles is in it. Oh no, Angel Navarro has spun. My goodness, big wrecks in just 5 laps. It's been a no rules kind of race here, and we're down the final 2 laps here. A green-white checker here at Spa-Francorchamps. Sean Harple takes the lead, but can he go through the first corner unscathed? Ooh, pretty close. He almost does. Everybody else trying to go through it unscathed for once. Oh man, Jordan Davis is spun again. Oh, it's like the second time today Jordan Davis has been stuck on the first turn wall, but surprisingly no caution. How did they not pull out a caution for another incident on the first turn? My goodness, I guess they finally want to give the fans a green flag run at this track, so they're not pulling a caution out for that. Not this time. And we've got ourselves a race here. Now it's a real race. Sean Harple is leading in a battle for second between Anthony Lopez and Anthony Marchesi. The two Anthony's battling each other. Marchesi too high on the sand. He's going to lose the second position. Sean Harple still leading, coming down the chicane right here. Can he make it through to take the white flag to keep the lead? Down to chicane, makes it through, but he has to come down pit road. Oh no, he comes down pit road, he gets stuck. He gets stuck on the wall. Everybody else gets pulled up. Marchesi makes it through in, and everybody is pulled up. Wow, how did this happen? It looked like that everybody was coming down pit road. Sean Harple led the way, but he got stuck on pit road, and everybody else got piled up behind him. I don't know how you were not able to steer into pit road, into the pit entrance, but man, I just found another fatal flaw at this track. But hey, some drivers made it out, so we got ourselves a bit of a crazy and strange race. White flag just came out. They ruled Anthony Marchesi as the race leader. He's down on pit road. He's trying to get a splash and go. Cody Hagan is also coming down as well. And here's Marchesi. He gets onto pit road. Hagan gets onto pit road. I think those are the only 2 drivers that made it through onto pit road unscathed on the lead lap. And you saw Sean Harple, the 31, has just called it quits. Caution flag is out, but they already took the white flag. They already made the pass on the line, so they're going to race it. They're going to have to race it back to the line to race it to the checkers. Anthony Marchesi, after all that calamity, has taken the lead on the white flag. We saw him at Kyalami. He was within 1 turn of winning his first ever Pullman Cup Series race, but he pitted with just a stop and go that became a penalty. He couldn't cross the start-finish line even though it was right in front of him, and it cost him the win. But this time he's got no enemies behind him. He's got smooth sailing from here. If he doesn't make a single mistake on this tricky course, he might finally have his day. as he's got no competition behind. Hagen comes out as well, but he's got no shot against the 21 unless if there's a mistake happening with the team. He was denied of a win here at Kyalami, but this time Anthony Marchese's just a couple corners away from getting his first ever Pullman Cup Series win in a bizarre finish. Boy, it came down to Sean Harple being on pit road, but he lost it. He couldn't steer his car onto the pit entrance, and it cost him the win. Down the final chicane. No challengers for Anthony Marchese, and he's going to come off the final corner and win a bizarre race here in Spa-Francorchamps. He wins the Shell 250. Anthony Marchese was denied in Kyalami, but not this time. He gets his first ever NASCAR Pullman Cup Series win. There's Cody Hagen to take the second place position here at Spa-Francorchamps in a bizarre finish. And guess who came in third place? Ryan Casey actually came home in third place in a wreck fest where only 9 drivers finished on the lead lap. And boy, it was a bizarre finish here at Spa. I'm hoping we can come back here next season just for that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our race. He did make it on the pit road, thank goodness. And our next race, we head to Austria in the Red Bull Ring. That's sure to be exciting. We're staying in Europe for a couple races. We hope you'll join us then.